Leonora Andrew, also known as Bernadine, of Tophill, Carriacou, passed away on Wednesday, 13th July 2022, at the age of 84. She was the mother of Brenda Andrew in Carriacou, Geoffrey, Glenda, and Colin Andrew in the United Kingdom, grandmother of Lydia, Kamari, Keisha, and Samari in the UK, sister of Altinus Lawrence in the USA, aunt of many, mother-in-law of Sharon Andrew and Ronald Brown in the UK, sister-in-law of Leroy Dick, Norma, and baby John Lawrence, aunt-in-law of many, godmother of Randolph and Selvon Ray, caregivers Glenda Bartholomew and Margaret de Bellet, close cousins Elizabeth, also known as Ethlyn, and Anthony Sugarpatch Douglas, Marilyn Nash, Welcome, Victor and John Lawrence, Welcome and Godwin Ray, and Agnes and Rita Boothsween. Many other relatives and friends including the Lawrence, Ray, Dick, Bedeau, Flary and Andrew families, Anita and Bartlett, Father Bernard Andrew, the Legion of Mary and the congregation of the Tophill RC Church, Dr. Tyrone Davis, Kendra Matthew and Stewart, and Hayden Hilaire, and friends and neighbours of Tophill, Mount Royal and surrounding areas, too numerous to mention. The funeral of the late Leonora Andrew, also known as Bernadine, of Tophill, Carriacou, will take place on Wednesday, 3rd August at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Church, Hillsborough, Carriacou, and interment will be at the family cemetery, Tophill. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Joseph Paul, also known as Dada Joe and Pricks, of Grand Bacalet St. Andrew, passed away on Monday, 18th July 2022, at the age of 65. He was the father of Marcus, Marvin, Kenroy, also known as Okro, Nordia, Jonil, also known as Bolo, and Junior. Grandfather of 9, including Kenton, Alicia, Ariana, and Jumari. Brother of Cecil, Gregory, Levi, Martin, Rhoda, Lenora, Rita, and Virginia. Nephew of Eugene and Rufin. Uncle of many, including Troy, Sabrina, and Alana. Father-in-law of Marissa, Sherry, Kiba, Princess, Shanique, and Kevin. Brother-in-law of Alvis, Carol, and Alan. Many other relatives and friends including Jack, Jesse, Neck and family, the Lalcy and Felix families, the Paul family of Markey and Post Royal, Ralph, Philip, Donston, the Mitchell, Cave, and Jeremiah families, past employees of Nowassa and St. David's Bus Association, and friends and neighbours of Grand Bacalet and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Joseph Paul, also known as Dada Joe and Pricks, of Grand Bacalet St. Andrew, will take place on Wednesday, 3rd August at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Garden of Remembrance Funeral Chapel, Cemetery Hill, St. George's, according to Grenada Baptist rites, and interment will be at the Wilberforce Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Newman Oliver, also known as Father of Grove St. John, passed away on Saturday, 16th July 2022, at the age of 68. He was the lifelong partner of Pauline Darlene Thomas, father of Janelle, and Jamal, grandfather of Kylan and Kenya, stepfather of 5, brother of Cecilia Sampson and Carmen Cummings in the UK, Clemens Mitchell, Janet McKnight, Evodia Oliver, Maria Oliver Boyk, Celestine and Spellman Oliver in the USA, and Celestina Fleming. Uncle of many including Merrill, Kennedy, James Oliver, Everton, Barbara, Roma, Lorraine, and Genevieve Ella. Brother-in-law of Peter Boyk, Dominic Fleming, Dale, Carol, and Gloria Oliver. Godfather of many including Telma, Twinkle, Shanika Charles, Sharon, and Bradley. Many cousins, other relatives and close friends including the Howell, Oliver, Thomas, Boyk, Coutine, Cador, Robert, Ventor, and Battiste families of Wove, River Sally, Grand Roy and Grand Aunts, Sao by the Bay, Shawnell and Silma and family, The management and staff are the General Hospital, the Dialysis Clinic, the Guelph RC Church Men's and Cursilio Ministries, the priest and parishioners of Guelph, former members of St. Vincent de Paul and the Lodge, the NDC branch at Guelph, and friends and neighbours of Riversally, Victoria, Grandance, Grandroy, Loreto, Guelph and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Newman Oliver, also known as Father of Guelph St. John, will take place on Wednesday, August 3rd at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church, Guelph, and interment will be at the Douglaston Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Charmaine Diane Teresa Caliste Philip, also known as Jews, Tanti and Mother Diane, of Pomerose, who resided at Corinth St. David, passed away on Saturday, 9th July 2022, at the age of 58. She was the wife of Julian Philip, daughter of Rita Richards, mother of Kim, Kelvin, Sheldon, Marlon, Nadia, Tamika, Urban, and Philippa, stepmother of Samantha, Corsel, Shem, Rondalee, and Paul, grandmother of 23, including Talika Sylvester, Jalon, Dawson, Joselle and Sabrina Caliste, Jaquan Celestine, and Jordan Mahone, great-grandmother of 5, sister of Dale, Desmond, Deborah, Deslin, Derek and Jerry in Canada, Dan, Demas, Donna, Kennedy, Margaret, Kimber, Stephanie, and Mary, sister-in-law of 15, niece of Agnes, Martha, Dora, Joycelyn, Rodwell, Albert, Cuthbert, Lionel, Gurney, and Kendrick, aunt and grand-aunt of many, mother-in-law of Nadra Caliste, many other relatives and friends including the Lambert family of Soubise, the Caliste family, the Philip, Donald, and Slocum families of Laborie, the Licorice family of Woburn, the Mahone family of Malmont, the Reuben family, Marshall's Trucking and Equipment, Rose Vincent Enterprise, Numero Donald, the Thomas and Caliste families of Beaulieu and Grandance, and friends and neighbours of St. Paul's, Corinth, Pomerose, and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Charmaine Diane Teresa Caliste Philip of Pomerose, who resided at Corinth St. David, will take place on Thursday, August 4th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Malmount Berean Bible Church, and interment will be at the Corinth Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Leatha Frame Lewis of Shantymel St. Patrick passed away on Saturday, 2nd July 2022, at the age of 80. She was the wife of James Lewis, also known as John, mother of Harold, Ryan, Brian, Janice and Anisha in Grenada, Jason and Jennifer in Canada, grandmother of 20, including Randy, Rhonda, Philo, Aaron, Leon, Andy, Brendan, Ayana, Codell, Akira, and Karana, great-grandmother of 21, including Akania, Shamika, and Jamika, sister of 2, including Roy Frame, also known as Tunki, mother-in-law of Alma, Tonya, and Cassie, Dennis, and Rick, sister-in-law of Agneta Lewis, aunt of many including Maureen, Anne Logie, Sonia, Sarah, Dolly, Lawrence Bowler and family, Terran Phillip, Filbert, Loxley and Anthony Lewis, Tony, Manish, Kerry, and Mush and family. Many other relatives and friends including Denise, Carmen and Lynn Joseph, Lanessa, Marcia, Teacher Faith, The Frame, Lewis, Battiste, Joseph, Caliste and Ferguson families, members of the Mount Zion Spiritual Baptist Church, and friends and neighbours of Shantymel and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Leatha Frame Lewis of Shantymel St. Patrick will take place on Friday, August 5th at 2 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Patrick Catholic Church, Sataz, and entombment will be at the Marley Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Magdalene Derrick, also known as Princess and Suri, of Dover Carriacou, passed away on Monday, 4th July 2022 in England, at the age of 84. She was the mother of Samuel, Pearl, and Stephen. sister of Veronica James, also known as Vata, Suzanne St. Bernard, and Mary Noel, grandmother of 18, great-grandmother of 9, many extended family members and close friends. The funeral of the late Magdalene Derrick, also known as Princess and Suri of Dover Carriacou, will take place on Friday, August 5th in the UK at Gunnersbury Cemetery. Arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Joseph George, also known as JD of Hope St. Andrew, who resided in Brooklyn, New York, died on July 23, 2022, at the age of 68. The funeral arrangements for the late Joseph George, also known as JD of Hope St. Andrew, who resided in Brooklyn, New York, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Veronica Gilks, also known as Miss Gray, of Tempe St. George, passed away on Sunday 31st July 2022 at the age of 83. The funeral arrangements for the late Veronica Gilks, also known as Miss Gray, of Tempe St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Thelma Klein, née Belfon, of Crowshoe St. Andrew, who resided at Harmony Hall and Tabor St. David, passed away on Sunday 24th July 2022 in the USA at the age of 88. The funeral arrangements for the late Thelma Klein, née Belfon, of Crowshoe St. Andrew, who resided at Harmony Hall and Tabor St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Maria Sheila Sylvester of St. Paul St. George passed away on Saturday 2nd July 2022 at the age of 86. The funeral arrangements for the late Maria Sheila Sylvester of St. Paul St. George will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Thomas Greenwich of Windsor Forest St. David, who resided at Crowshoe St. Andrew and in the United Kingdom, passed away on Wednesday 27th July 2022 at the age of 88. The funeral arrangements for the late Thomas Greenwich of Windsor Forest St. David, who resided at Crowshoe St. Andrew and in the United Kingdom, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes.
Nehemiah Dominic Mitchell, also known as Mr. McKay, sole proprietor and farmer of Happy Hill St. George, resided at Maryborough St. Andrew, passed away on Friday, 15th July, at the age of 89. The funeral for the late Nehemiah Dominic Mitchell, also known as Mr. McKay, sole proprietor and farmer of Happy Hill St. George, who resided at Maryborough St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
Geraldine Sylvia Modeste, also known as Mama, of Mount Royal, who resided at Brunswick Carriacou, passed away on Sunday, July 10th, 2022, at the age of 90. The funeral arrangements for the late Geraldine Sylvia Modeste, also known as Mama, of Mount Royal, who resided at Brunswick Carriacou, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Michael Gabriel Gittins, also known as Blackby, of Mount Rich St. Patrick, passed away on Tuesday 19th July 2022 at the age of 71. The funeral arrangements for the late Michael Gabriel Gittins, also known as Blackby, of Mount Rich St. Patrick, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Delcena Veronica Battiste of Mon Repos St. David died on Wednesday, July 6, 2022 in the USA at the age of 88. The funeral arrangements for the late Delcena Veronica Battiste of Mon Repos St. David will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Anthony Lorrainey, also known as Jude and Watchit, of Grove St. John, who resided at Frequenty St. George, passed away on Thursday, 21st July 2022, at the age of 70. The funeral arrangements for the late Anthony Lorrainey, also known as Jude and Watchet, of Grove St. John, who resided at Frequenty St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Margaret Felix of Upper Capitol St. Andrew, who resided at Montrush and at Woodland St. George, died on the 18th of July 2022 at the age of 85. The funeral arrangements for the late Margaret Felix of Upper Capitol St. Andrew, who resided at Montrush and at Woodland St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Eldika Billy, also known as L.A., of Carrier St. Andrew, passed away on Thursday, 14th July, at the age of 96. The funeral service for the late Eldika Billy, also known as L.A., of Carrier St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
Wilfred Ignatius Merrydale Simon, also known as Willie, of Patterson Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, passed away on Wednesday, 13th July 2022, at the age of 82. The funeral arrangements for the late Wilfred Ignatius Merrydale Simon, also known as Willie, of Patterson Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Arnold Morris Bullen, also known as Ox of Laborie, who resided at Montgelou St. George, died on Tuesday, 12th July 2022 in the USA at the age of 77. The funeral arrangements for the late Arnold Morris Bullen, also known as Ox of Laborie, who resided at Montgelou St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Catherine Cador, also known as Catu, of Marigot St. John, passed away on Thursday, 7th July 2022, at the age of 77. The funeral arrangements for the late Catherine Cador, also known as Catu, of Marigot St. John, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Keith Osmond St. Louis, also known as Jack and Opel, of Cross Street, Saters, who resided at Marley St. Patrick, passed away on Monday, 4th July 2022, at the age of 77. The funeral arrangements for the late Keith Osmond St. Louis, also known as Jack and Opel, of Cross Street, Saters, who resided at Marley St. Patrick, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Antonia Simon, also known as Claudette, of Birchgrove St. Andrew, passed away on Saturday, 9th July 2022, at the age of 74. The funeral arrangements for the late Antonia Simon, also known as Claudette, of Birchgrove St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. David Hilary Xavier Forrester, also known as Dave, of Birchgrove St. Andrew, who resided in Sanford, Florida, USA, passed away on Monday, 27th June 2022 in the USA at the age of 48. The funeral arrangements for the late David Hilary Xavier Forrester, also known as Dave, of Birchgrove St. Andrew, who resided in Sanford, Florida, USA, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes. Vonley Joseph, also known as Vonley James, of Tivoli St. Andrew, who resided at Caliste St. George, passed away on Monday, 27th June 2022, at the age of 79. The funeral arrangements for the late Vonley Joseph, also known as Vonley James, of Tivoli St. Andrew, who resided at Caliste St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Homes.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thank you for watching.
The Bible, this book, familiar to every person on the face of the earth today, gives us directions for our life. When death comes, there is great sorrow to the family and friends and loved ones of the one that has passed on. But if we put our trust in the Lord Jesus Christ and we follow the instructions of this book, we know we will meet again. We don't take it lightly. We don't take it for granted. There must be a decision, because without a decision, the decision is made to be separated from God. So put your trust in the Lord. Believe. The thief on the cross said, Lord, consider me. And Jesus said, today you would be with me this very hour. And they died together. So put your trust in the Lord, and God bless you during your time of grief and bereavement. Put your trust in the Lord.